I think we're live. Hello, everywhere. How are y'all doing? Oh my gosh, this was crazy. This was crazy to try to get live. I hope you all can hear me okay. Can you give me some hearts in the chat everywhere. Over here on Instagram. Hello, IG. Hello. Hey, Love Bug. We are going to get your reading really quick. There's a couple things I want to do before I do that. Hello, everyone. Listen, on Instagram, on X, I gotta find my X stream. And on YouTube. This is where we are tonight. I didn't go live on Facebook tonight. Don't ask me why. I just didn't feel like it. Anyway, the readings are paid readings tonight. I am going to drop, if you're over here on the oh my gosh, that is so crazy. If you're over here on YouTube, you can give me a super chat, or I actually do prefer Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. And so we're going to put this information in here right now, all over the things of the things and the places of the places, okay, and the streams of the streams, okay? So I am going to put this everywhere. So I'm going to put this Control C. I'm going to drop it over here, over in, oh, I didn't want to do that. This is what happened to me last time. This is what happened to me last time on Instagram. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me see if I can make this smaller so I can figure out what it's wanting me to do. Okay. Let me just hit escape. Because if I go out of here, I can't get back over. Dang it, son of a biscuit. Okay, I'm going to end this live and then over on Insta, and then I'm going to restart the live, hopefully. We're going to try it again. All right, here we go. So it is, these are paid readings tonight. And let me go back to StreamYard. Hey, Lightstorm, how are you, dear? Sorry, gang, this is like ridiculous. I'm so mad. Okay, here we go. Okay, great. I'm still here. Okay, excellent. All right. Post. Okay, great. Instagram, that's the deal. Okay, over here on Instagram, and let me see if I can open up X and post over there too, because I don't know StreamYard posts onto X. I don't even know where to find my live stream on X. This is insane. Like, some people who are on X and who are on here a lot, I need you to like help me know how in the heck I'm supposed to find where my live stream is over here. Anyway, I'm guessing, can I access it from my profile? Oh, there it is. Well, what do you know? Okay. I don't know if anyone's over here on X. However, here we go. X, here you go. This is how you can participate. And then everybody as well, I'm going to let you know how much 3 cards is. It's $5 for 3 cards, $10 for 5, and then $20 for 10 cards with an oracle card as well. All right. Sorry, gang. I'm on my own. So I'm having to do all the posting everywhere and everywhere. I appreciate your patience. Okay, I am back now. We're back. Okay, Love Bug, we're going to go on and get your reading done, hopefully, and we'll start, I might do some general readings. By the way, I'm peeling this banana. Just so you guys know, did you guys know that if you eat a banana, that if you get like acid reflux at night, it actually helps with that? So I'm not meaning for this to be any type of whatever. I just found out recently that that's what the deal is. Okay. Um. Okay. Here we go. So, will Scott and I reconcile? If yes, when? Well, that's a lot for the $5 reading, but we'll do the best that we can. Will you and Scott reconcile? Yes, if you leave the YouTube name in the Cash App, that's how I'll know that it's you. And if you want to put your wherever you want to put your question, that's what you can do. Okay. Um. Hello, Mira D. How are you, beloved? How are you over on Insta? Hello, hello, hello. Right now we're doing the reading for Love Bug Blues. Will Lovebug and Scott get back together? I need 3 cards, please. 3 cards to begin to tell me when Lovebug. That's really a lot. So let's see. What do you want from this? Okay. Okay. Yep. You gave me 4. That's okay. We'll take that. Okay. Lovebug. So we do have the lovers overall. So this tells me this is just a bonus card. You know, Spirit wants you to get this card here, the Lover's card. So this is your bonus card. Yes, you will guys will get back together. You are destined to be back together. Now, this is the thing. There seems to be a lot of passion, compassion, a lot of passion going on. And there is this happening here where you're kind of in this 8 of Swords energy where you're kind of like holding yourself back. I do see some doubt on both sides though. And I also do have the 6 of Cups. I don't know if you guys already have a family or you're starting to have a family or thinking about having a family, but I do see this family unit. I see there's like children or pets, and I'm not trying to equate children and pets, but there's some sort of family unit here that's really kind of suffering because you guys are not reconciled at the moment. I don't know if there's infidelity, and Lord help us all if there was not, or there was, you didn't know it yet, or the other party didn't know it yet. There also is this energy of infidelity. Now, I'm not going to say that the infidelity is I'm not trying to blame anybody, okay? I'm not trying to blame anybody for the infidelity. Okay? All I'm saying is that it appears that people have been a little less than faithful. I'm also not feeling like it is that there was a ton of, did that go through? Okay. That there was a ton of I don't really feel like it was like sexual either. I know that sounds really odd, but I don't feel that that level of intimacy is where we're at. Okay. If there's an emotional situation, there was like maybe a thought here and there, but I don't feel like there was ever a consummation. But that's been part of the issue. I also feel like the passion has been lost because you guys settled in a normal life. Life just started lifing. Okay, life started lifing. So this is what I'm going to say to you. You have to get out of your own head. I think both of you guys do. There's a lot of questioning going on. Please do not let outside influences, like really, and this 6 of Cups could be your family influencing you as well, or trying to influence you or Scott into, oh, maybe you should check other, whatever. You guys got to work out your own relationship, period, point blank. You got to work your own relationship out, and that's it. Okay, so don't let anybody else interfere and get in on, really kind of give you problems. Like, just don't let anybody else do that. Okay, because it's not for anybody else to comment or have something to say about when or if you get back with him. All right. It's just not. As far as time frame, there is this 6. I do have an 8. We're in July. What's 6 weeks after August? I feel like sometime in September or October at the very latest. I think you guys will start like chit-chatting. Whatever, like full reconciliation. No, I think where everything is like you guys are comfortable and life is just kind of moving along at the right place, at the right speed. September, by mid-September, I think. But give him a break and give yourself a break. All right? Give him a break and give himself a break. Well, there'll be a reconciliation, honey. Again, I don't. There's infidelity there, and your in-laws, your ex-in-laws, they're a piece of work. A freaking piece of work. I mean, I don't mean no harm, but they're a piece of work. Anyway, I hope that helps you, sweetie. All right, Lightstorm. Lightstorm is next. I did see some. I have a couple. I have a couple cash apps here, guys, and then I do have a hi, Miss Anna. I do have a super chat over here on the YouTubes. Lightstorm, did you have a specific question for me? Hello, everyone on Insta. Hello, everyone on X. Hello, everyone on YouTube. I am coming portrait on YouTube this time just because I want to, you know what? Do you guys like go through the YouTube shorts ever? And then you're like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I said, let me try it this way this time. And then I actually look better on Instagram, right? I fill up the screen. Lightstorm, do you have a question for me, my dear? Any messages? Okay. By the way, those of you guys who are just coming in, I'm eating a donut. I wish I was. What do you call it? Oh my God, today. I'm eating a banana because I just found out that bananas actually help you with acid reflux. Believe it or not. Cray. Okay, so we're going to get 5 cards for a Lightstorm. By the way, guys, I know there's not a lot of people on here right now, but I want to ask y'all something. I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel that is just dedicated to lawsuits, to trials, to, all that legal stuff that I really love to talk about. I'm thinking, I'm not a lawyer or anything, but I'm really thinking about starting one of those channels. And I just didn't know if y'all would be the least bit interested, because Lord knows I'm interested. I can't stop watching them. I just can't stop it. Okay, here we go. Hello, NPE. Hello, dear. Hello over here on Insta. NPE says she would subscribe. Okay, great. I just get all into it. And I think it'd be like fun for me to have like, I don't know, a bit of a diversion, And I've been thinking about taking some paralegal courses as well. Let's do one more, okay? Ooh, everybody's getting stories. We have stories that need to be told today, evidently. Okay, here we go. So the stories, hey, Ceresia, the stories that jumped out. Ooh, we have double 9s, Lightstorm, double 9s. 9 of Swords and 9 of Wands. Honey, I don't know what the anxiety is. There's some anxiety. I don't know if it's above board or below board. But the first things first, if you're wondering if the decision that you've made and that you're sticking to, Lightstorm, is the one that the direction you're supposed to go, then we're telling you absolutely unequivocally yes. The direction that you're supposed to go is the direction that you have decided to head into. Okay, the direction that you're supposed to go is the direction that you are supposed to be heading into, or that you're heading into right now. Okay, so if that's like the first question that you have, that's I want you to not think about that. Okay, I want you to not worry about that. All right, here we go. um Energy coming towards you is the Hermit. You are going into your time. Oh gosh, okay, I'm sorry, but you're going into yet another time of hermiting, of cocooning. Only this time it's not like you have to cocoon and then just absolutely not talk to anybody else. You actually get to cocoon and kind of enjoy life. In other words, this is a time of study. This is a time of honing your skills. This is your time of, this is kind of like your Bedouin time, like the story of Moses, when Moses like left, when he was, he grew up in as an heir, well, kind of an heir to the throne, right? He was one of Pharaoh's sons, adopted, but Pharaoh's son. And then when he realized he was a Hebrew, and then he fought, one of the slavers, right, or one of the people that was overseeing the slaves, was beating one of his Hebrew brethren, and then he had to like run off so that he wouldn't get like thrown in prison or whatever. And he spent all this time and lived this entire life traveling as a Bedouin, as a herder, as he was having a great life, got married, children, whole nine yards. Well, when it was time for him to be called into his purpose, what happened? That's when he had the interaction and the conversation with the burning bush. And that's when, right? That's when, I guess you could say Jehovah God taught him. He started honing his skills, throwing the stick down, it would turn into a snake, picking the stick up, it would turn back into a stick, doing all these different things, like learning his craft, learning his magic. This is the time period you're entering into, because what's coming next is an amazing, this is like a new lifetime. I don't know if you're thinking about starting a business or starting some sort of a practice or just changing your career, but this is a new financial start. I gotta just keep telling you, no anxiety. There's no reason to fear. Okay, no reason to fear. I love the fact that this is new. So this energy of the Fool, before I think that you've been a little bit less than open, right, to just being, hey. Right. And so we want you to be open, and we want you to enjoy this time. We want you to enjoy the newness. Yes, it feels a little scary, but gosh darn it, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun because you're stepping into your purpose. The Hierophant, you absolutely have to have faith, because you are just now Queen of Swords, coming into living your truth in so many different areas. Lifestyle, people don't know how to take you, baby. They don't know how to take you. They don't know how to take you. They don't understand this new you, because the new you is not going for what the old you would stand for. The new you has set new boundaries, new standards, and you love yourself, so you're not going to let it not. Do you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, honey. I'm glad I'm spot on. So stand your ground. Don't be nervous. Just keep one foot in front of the other. Okay? Don't be nervous. Just keep one foot in front of the other. Okay? Now, there's a couple things. I know everybody can see this all across all the platforms. If you go to intuition.lightworkeracademy.net, I'm doing the rest of this week and into this weekend, I'm doing 60-minute purpose and perception readings. So anybody that's done any readings with me knows I have an uncanny, wonderful, beautiful way of honing into your purpose. Like, I just tap in, and we tap in together. We tap into the universe. We tap into love. We tap into light. And so that if you go to that site, then you can book a reading with me. It is non-refundable. So don't book it unless you're ready. Okay. The other thing that I'm putting out here is I am on this Friday doing another one of my ChatGPT workshops, where if you're getting into this kind of business, right? If you're wanting to create content, creative content like this, and you want to learn how to have AI can help you, you can go there as well. You can come, it's free on Friday. And there's also a link in the description on YouTube for sure, and I'll post it in a minute, everywhere where you can book a 15-minute consultation with me. Thank you very much. I hope that helped you, sweetie. I hope that helped you. We're going to do a reading. Thank you so much, Teresia. We're going, Sebastian, how are you, beloved? Yeah, Cash App is preferred, my darling. Cash App is definitely preferred. I have one Cash App that I got from Insta. I believe she's on Instagram because I saw her information, or I saw her request. Bear with me. Mira, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. You are up. So here, let me put this in here. Reading for Mira D, 1, 2, 3, 4 on IG. Okay, let me put this up. Oh my gosh. I'm live doing readings. Do you want to come on YouTube? Ooh, they dirty. Okay, baby. All right, bye. Okay. Let me see if I can I send you? Nope. Mira, are you here? Mira _ D, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm waiting for Mira, and if Mira, hey Jace, hey Mystic, I might have to do something on YouTube just to let everybody know I'm here. Let me go ahead on, and I'll watch for Mira over here. So Mira on Instagram, if you could just go on and give me a shout when you're back. I'm gonna go on and read for Anna. Hello, Miss Anna. Hello, Miss Anna. Miss Anna wants to know what's coming for her next, or whatever. You passed your exam. Oh, I love that. I knew you were going to pass it, baby. I knew you was going to pass it. I knew you were going to pass. Okay, here we go. And Sebastian, I got your Cash App. Thank you very much. Guys, we are preferring the Cash Apps. We are preferring Cash Apps tonight. Okay? We are preferring Cash Apps, PayPal, or Venmo. Let me see if I can find. Here we go. Oh, that's not the way I can pin it. Is this? All right, Anna, hang on 1 second, dear. Paste. And then pin. I want to pin this up to the top. Okay, and Mira, over on Instagram, as soon as you're back, can you leave me a comment and let me know that you're back? Thank you so much. I'll do your reading right away. All right, here we go. What do we have for Anna? What's coming up next? What is coming up next? Oh, I done messed up my dial. Oh, no, I haven't. I'm fine. All right. Okay, here we go. What is coming up next from Miss Anna? What is coming up next from Miss Anna? No, that's too many. Miss Anna, have you met somebody new? I see a lot of Capricornian energy around you, my dear. Okay. Oh, I see. This doesn't look toxic to me. The devil here. This looks to me to be very much Capricornian energy, and or that you just released so much toxicity. I feel like there is a rather confused Capricorn. That's, oh my goodness. This Capricorn is going to help you make a decision about, with the Judgment card, like a life-altering, life-changing decision. It's like you've got that you're coming into living the life that you've always wanted to live, but it's gonna feel confusing because it's foreign. It's foreign. This feeling is foreign. Chocolate Earth Foundation, how are you, beloved? Three of Pentacles. So this is going to start out as some sort of friendship. It looks to be business or career. Mira D1234 over on Instagram. If you're around, please let me know that you're back, okay? So that I can do your reading as soon as I'm done with Anna's. It's going to, you're going to be going, the travel that I see with that Eight of Wands is most definitely like conferences, those kinds of, like that kind of stuff, like work travel like that. And that's probably where you're going to meet this Capricorn, or this person could just be very much a leader. Okay, but this is going to help you bring all of your balance back in to focus, right? It's going to bring you back into balance. So it's not going to be too much for you to do. It's not going to be too little. It's just, I feel like it's going to be good flow. I'm also hearing, do not be concerned with this Five of Pentacles. If you feel like you're a little bit of the outsider, you don't need to feel like you're the outsider, okay? Have some patience, have some fun. You are moving in the right directions with the right people. You're going to, you're literally going to, it's a step-by-step process, right? But there's a stability here that you've been looking for, wanting. And this person, whomever this is definitely in a management position. And so that's why I'm feeling like he's feeling very Capricornian in nature, but probably because of his position. But he could very well have serious Capricornian or other Earth placements. He's just gone through some major changes with the Tower. And he, let's see this. I also have the Justice card. So you're a Virgo, aren't you? You're not a Libra, are you? I think you're a Virgo. I don't think you're a Libra. I don't remember now, Miss Anna. This person, I think, they have had to go through some legal battles. But you're like literally bringing balance to him, both Virgo, but Moon and Libra. That's what I thought. I knew you had a strong Libra placement. You're going to be bringing balance to him and helping him to live and speak his truth. But both of you are going to be able to speak your truths, right? So I'm feeling really good about this situation. I do feel like, though, initially this is really going to be more centered around work and him helping you with that. but we do have Bastet, so there is going to be passion. So this is the thing. Follow your passions and follow your passions in this new realm, right? Of this new career. Follow your passions when it comes to, like I said, going to these events and being seen and learning new things, and you know what I'm saying, just enjoying that part of life. And then follow the passion when it comes to this gentleman. It's not going to be the okay. He's going to be able to help you move up through the ranks. You guys are going to have to be careful because he can't technically do things that are going to be like as far as like nepotism. But he's going to show you favor and going to make sure that you do curry favor with those that can help you out. Okay. All right. Wonderful. Yay. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Here we go, gang. Let me get back on the Cash Apps and see what's happening over here. Okay. Sebastian is next. Sebastian. I have Sebastian next. Instagram, I am doing live readings. I did put in here how much the readings are. I am looking for Mira. I am looking for the Mira. She's nowhere to be found. I do have a reading for Mira if I really prefer people to be here, so that's why I'm kind of like, let me copy this and I'll paste it here. Let me check X really quick, guys. I am right now on X. I'm on Instagram and I'm on YouTube. So people aren't used to me being on X yet, so they'll figure that out. I'm enjoying it. And Jace, I did get yours as well. Hey, let me say hello to more peeps. Hey, Empress Royal Rain, how are you? Okay, I got it too. Okay, I'll come back to you. Hello, Cericia again. Hello, Red Violet. I know you here, child. What is your question? Chocolate Earth. I was just thinking about you. It was a little while ago, but I was thinking about you recently. I hope all is well with you. And Mr. Crystal Tarot, hello. I was just watching some of your TikToks. Oh no, her comments aren't coming through. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see something. Okay. Mira, here. Email me your question. 89 at... Okay. Email me your question at that email address, Mira, and then I will, as soon as I read Sebastian, I'll read you. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. It's so weird. Okay, Sebastian, what's your question, beloved? Thanks, Red Violet. I appreciate it. What will be happening in the next couple of months? When do you go? Child, we done reviewed this with you. Don't play with me. Do not play with me, Sebastian. You know, don't play with me. You know I told you finna meet that person that gorgeous over there in France. Stop playing with me. All right, let me see if there's anything else you need to know about between now and then. Because clearly you just cannot wait. You are so funny. You clearly can't wait. Oh, I said Paris. I'm so sorry. Well, y'all gonna end up going to Paris. I see you sitting like I see you sitting in front of, like, you're in a sidewalk cafe, not far from the Eiffel Tower. That's literally where I see you. And it's like nothing to travel between countries when you're there. Literally nothing. Anyway, what's going on with my friend Sebastian? Yep, I got the Cash App, sweetie. Thank you so much, Cericia. We're gonna read Sebastian, then we're gonna read Mira, and then we're going to read. Thank you so much. I got it. Then we're gonna read Mira, and then we're going to read Jace, and then Empress, and then Cericia, unless I missed a super chat. And Insta, you can go in and send me too. So we're going on at a pretty good clip tonight. Okay. Oh. All right. You have some wonderful. I'm going to give you an extra because you need it. Listen, this is the Empress. You're literally giving birth to everything, Sebastian, you've ever wanted. Like, your world right now is just in this state of just like just abundance. I see a lot of the things that I was concerned about the last time I gave you a reading has seemed to have calmed down. Whatever kind of that was kind of bubbling underneath the surface in the family, that's all calmed down. And I just feel like there's just this, like, you're like this like love generator, right? Like everything is just kind of like, yes, and not in some weird way. I'm just saying, you just feel like this love generator, this peace generator. And even if people need to be told, like, hey, you're being weird, or you're being rude, or you're being whatever, you're telling them that, and you're not, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Like, I just feel like you're making the peace, right? You are keeping the peace. And I absolutely, positively love that. What Spirit is saying to you right now is High Priestess. So listen, High Priestess and Five of Cups, and I'm going to tell you what this means together. While you are the love bug here, right? While you are the peacekeeper and, you're helping everybody figure things out, you need to heighten your intuitive nature. You need to heighten your use of your intuition. You need to raise that vibration. You need to do all the things and the things. You need to tap into the empathic, intuitive side of you. For those that are listening to me, I don't care what your gender is. It doesn't matter to me. If you are an empath, it doesn't mean that you have to be a doormat. Being an empath is not a bad thing, okay? What happens, though, is when we're empathic, a lot of times we feel, and so when we first really recognize that we're an empathic, or we recognize, we're like, okay, well, I guess I got to be nice. I mean, you do, but you don't have to be a doormat. You don't have to take on everybody else's feelings. But you don't have to be rude about not taking on their feelings. Really, we as empaths are the strongest beings on the planet. Because we can absorb somebody else's emotions, even if it's for a brief moment, help them clean it up and send it back out. Other people can't do that. But we have to not get overwhelmed. So what I'm hearing, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I think I told, who did I tell it? Light Tower? Don't be sitting here. Don't get worked up. Don't get overworked. Don't get weirded out. And I see you just typed in stress. Don't get stressed out. Everything is working just as it's supposed to. You're fine. You haven't missed deadlines. You're not. It's happening just as it's supposed to. Yeah, you've got to let it go. So listen to all my empaths. You don't have this ability so that you could take it all on and they don't have to do any work. That's not how that works. Okay, that's not how that works. Yeah, they're going to take it on, right? But you're taking it on, but you got to release it. And really, honestly, you never should let it all the way in. It should just there should be kind of this buffer where you can observe it because it doesn't belong to you. So don't let everybody else's stress and worry and whatever seep into you. It's too much energy, okay? And your intuition's not going to get better until you stop letting it all in. Okay? Your intuition does not get better until you stop letting it all in. Okay, beloved? And that's for all y'all. So what's happening with you is you're growing in your intuitive nature. And I want you to embrace that and just enjoy it because all your dreams are beginning to come true, Sebastian. You're in such a beautiful space right now. I'm darn near jealous, let me tell you. Okay, all right, okay. Does that help you, sweetie? Okay. I'm back, so y'all don't worry about it. I'll be back. I'm not gonna ditch y'all again. I'm around. I'm eating this banana because it helps with acid reflux. Okay, here we go. Mira. We're gonna give Mira some extra love. She's over there talking to me on Instagram, and I couldn't even see her comments. God dang it. Son of a biscuit. Mira, if you follow me, and you can DM me too. Here we go. Ooh, who's been talking about you? Who has been talking about you, honey? Trying to stab you in the back. I'm giving Mira a couple extra. Child. Okay, I know you can't see this. I really, really, really wish I could see them comments. What's wrong here? Okay, I'm gonna go for what I know. Mira. I don't know who the heck it is that's been dogging you out, talking about you behind your back, in front of your face, cutting up. And it's probably more than one person that just continually, it's just, I see it, you know what I'm saying? Like in the background. And man, this is almost a constant situation. You could go into different areas of your life, and this is exactly the same darn thing that happens over and over and over and over and over again. Y'all tell folks I'm over here doing reading because, I'm in the mood to sit here and read tonight. So y'all better go tell your friends. So listen, that time is over though. So it's like I see people's tongues getting like, that's pretty graphic. But it's like their tongues are getting like squashed. Mira, I'm gonna go to my Instagram, my DMs. I'm gonna go there. There she is. Okay. So I'm in my DMs. So just go on and respond to me there, okay? If you can be in two places. But it's almost like if this were like medieval times, their tongues would be getting cut out. It's just like God is saying, that's it. We're done. No more. behind the back, right? You're entering into this time of peace. So I'm also being told to tell you to calm your thoughts, calm your heart, calm your emotions, just calm it down. Okay, you don't have to like stress out. You don't have to worry about things. You're entering into your time of peace where your tears will be honored. You're entering in this time where your thoughts create your world before you can even really conceive it. Like, just so be careful what you think because it will happen almost immediately. Walk away from people and things that are not serving you. There's probably going to be a career change here fairly soon, or at least a position change. Yeah. I would say start filling out applications because during Leo season is when I see it really coming into fruition for you. That's also another 8. Wow. This is going to be a lasting change. In other words, the abundance and the money that you begin to earn from this is going to be something that's going to be around. There's a stability here that you've not had before. And so it's a lot. You're not going to have to worry. Okay. And also you're going to be in a position and a place where people can't just yammer around about you. The Tower moment. Let's see. I feel like you've just gone through so much. Yeah. Okay, Tower moment and the Hermit. This is definitely going to be time frames for you. You're not going to be fully out of this time of transition until September, until Virgo season. Okay? You're not going to be out of this until Virgo season. So there's been a lot that's been going on with you. Lots of change. Things have been, feels like people have like left your life and things are just like people. There's just like it just feels unstable is a word I keep hearing. It's like earthquake. It's like your whole earth has just been shaking, right? It's going to stop. The storm stops. The hurricane stops. The storm stops. Okay? I'm telling you by Virgo season, before Virgo season is over, sometime in September, Leo season is when the career shift really happens. You need to start preparing now, though. You need to start putting in either applications now, or you need to really start building your business now. Like really honestly put something, that side hustle, you need to start putting some energy into it and like honestly put some energy into it. Stop listening to everybody that's telling you you can't do it. Stop it. They're just jealous and they're I don't mean any harm because I feel like some of these people may be family or very close friends. I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but there's like this jealousy. Sometimes there's this jealousy, people that really want to do something and they want more for themselves and they get jealous because they can't have what this other person does. Do you understand what I mean? So, yeah, just don't. You have to do what you know is best for you, beloved. Okay? You have to know what's best for you. Now, so this time of major changes and major shifts, people are being removed from your space that shouldn't be there anymore. That it's not serving you, it's not helping you. You're not going to miss it. So that happens by the end of that's going to be the metamorphosis will be done by the end of Virgo season. And then we have the 9 of Wands. So this, oh my God, no. I hope it didn't kick me off my live. Unbelievable. Okay, good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Mira, hopefully you can hear me. Okay. Stand your ground. Mira, stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. I'm going to be over here. Mira, stand your ground. I'm like finishing your reading. I don't know if you're still on there because the Instagram acted stupid and wanted to kick me off. So stand your ground. Don't give up. Dig in because it's all coming. It's all secrets with the moon card is going to be revealed to you, and the brightest of days is ahead of you. The brightest of days is coming with the sun card. So the brightest of days, the best of luck, the best of everything. So just hang in there. By October, everything's going to be like as if it was brand new. Cool child. Okay. That was from my new friend Mira. Hello. Hello, hello. How is everyone? Okay. That's for Mira. Hello, Savannah. How are you? I know you guys see me, but I didn't know if Instagram saw me because it's just, I'm on Instagram, I'm on X, and I'm on YouTube all at the same time. So this is like crazy. It's a little crazy for me. I'm going a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay. I have Jace yet and Ceresia. I'm going to check and see if I've got any more. Guys, over on YouTube, I have this in the pinned comments, but I'm actually going to drop, if you guys would like to, if you're thinking about starting a business, a coaching business, or a transformation, like a spiritual entrepreneur business, you can book a 15-minute call with me right here, and we can talk about your niche, and we can talk about plans, and we can talk about what may make sense and how you can create your business. Also, if you are not certain about your purpose and if you are perceiving life correctly, and what direction you should go, I'm also placing in the chat the link to book a 60-minute reading with me. I did open up some spaces for this weekend. So here that all is. So you can book that with me as well. And then last but not least, if you are interested in learning more about ChatGPT, I had like 30 some people in my ChatGPT, like transformational content and how to create transformational content in ChatGPT. I had about 30 some odd people in my workshop, my free workshop this weekend. So come on through for that. That is in preparation for a paid AI 101 workshop. I'm going to be doing both in person and online. It's been a while. It's been a minute. And I'm also getting ready to book a Airbnb for Lake Geneva in Wisconsin. We'll be booking some in person here. That's going to be in August. I'm going to be doing AI 101 2-day in person in Greensboro. That's going to be July 20th and 21st. Probably August the 13th, like during the middle of the week, the 13th through the 15th is when I have my retreat there in Lake Geneva. And then we'll be doing something, I'm sure, in September as well. So we're getting outside. I got to go to Wisconsin again in August, so otherwise I'd be in Atlanta probably. All right, gang. I had to do the church announcements. You know how it goes sometimes with my hand. You know how I be in the church. Oh, hold on. Let me go mute real quick. I'm gonna have to listen to this a little bit later. That was Mira letting me know that her reading was great. Light workers gone wild. Yes, I would love to do that. That'd be a lot of fun, wouldn't it? So we got to go around. We got to go around. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got to check the cash apps. Ooh, y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Help me. Okay, here we go. Who's next? Okay, so Jace, you ready? Do you have a question? And then Empress, and then Ceresia. Jace, then Empress, and Ceresia. Jace, then Empress, and then Ceresia. If you're on YouTube, I have a pinned comment to the top. Hopefully the pinned comments still work. And on YouTube, in order for you to be able to get a reading today. Jace says, I want to embrace the doors that are open, but concerned about financial abundance from my other sources. Will you be all right in money and in love? Okay, well, clearly they wanted these two. So these two came out for you too. So we're the Empress and the Five of Cups. So I already feel like I know what that's all about. But let me do a little something here. Whoop! Lord have mercy. I tell you what. Oh, Jace, you good at space. Let me get one more for you. Let me get one more for my friend, for my fam. You had jumpers galore. Ooh, this hermit card be staying out. You know what? I have gotten this hermit card for just about everybody. So I'm going to make a blanket statement for all y'all. This is a time to study to show thyself approved. Amen. Approved. Don't play with me. Y'all remember that. Y'all remember study to show thyself approved. And I'm going to tell you, that's in what, 2 Timothy? Hold on, we're going to find that verse. Because we're going to. I don't know how this going to work. Okay, here we go. Oh, that don't work. That don't work. That don't work. Oh, never mind, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to go back to here. I'm just going to read it. This is 2 Timothy. See, I know. See, every once in a while, I do remember them preaching days. 2 Timothy, the 2nd chapter, verse 15. Study to show yourself approved unto God, a workman that needs not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. That's from the King James Version. We're going to say that again. Study to show yourself, thyself, approved unto God, Creator, Mother, Father, God, a workman or woman that needs not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. This is the thing. There are a lot of people, and I'm going to get off this soapbox in a hot second, but I feel like this hermit card keeps coming out for a reason. Listen, it is time for us to show thyself approved, to show yourself, to make it known that you have studied enough, that you're not so blinded by the cult, that you're not so blinded by what the world tells you, that you're not so blinded by the matrix, that you're not so blinded by the media, that you're not so blinded by the pastor, that you're not so blinded by the apostle or the priest, that you're not so blinded by the president or the politician, that you're not so blinded by the significant other that might be laying in your bed tonight, that might be laying in somebody else's bed at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's what I'm telling you, is that you're not so blinded by history and by tradition that you can rightly divide the word of truth. And what is that word of truth? It is that truth that lives within you that you know is the right thing, that you know may not have been taught in this way or whatever, but you just know that you know that you know that you're right, that you know that you know that you know that this is a lie, that you know that you know that you know that this is all a psyop, that you know that you know that you know that everybody been telling stories, that you know that you know that you know. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then this to everybody. This ain't just to Jace. This is to everybody. You can tell I got to come on back on here because I got a lot to talk about. Okay? So you got to show yourself approved to yourself. You got to live by your word of truth. And if you are a light being and a being of light and a light worker, and one that's not out here trying to hurt nobody, I can guarantee you that your word of truth is in complete alignment with the word of truth. So you don't have to worry about waiting and you don't have to worry about wondering. Do you understand? Hey, Tammy, how are you, beloved? Are y'all hearing me tonight? Are y'all hearing me tonight? Okay. You know, I couldn't help it. You know, I had to do a little bit. I do just a wee bit of the preaching. Just a little. Tammy, here, I'm going to put this all in here now. The Cash App and everything over here on Instagram. Okay, there you go. Okay. Jace, let me get back to your reading now that y'all done heard me. First thing is you have the Chariot. So your concern and your question is about doors being open and the financial abundance, right, from other sources. Listen, you're going to be more than all right. You've already been anointed and appointed. So while you're concerned, we're wondering, we don't seem to understand. These doors, not only have they been open, but they've been flung open. Doors and windows have been opened so that no man can shut them. What is it? Don't you remember? Bring the tithes and the offerings to the storehouse, right? That whole thing. Now, I'm not going to tell you about no tithes and no offering. All I'm going to tell you is that your storehouse, that the doors and the windows have been flung open, and no man can shut the door because no man opened the door. No man can shut the doors because no man has opened the doors. The issue that you sometimes have, beloved, is you're dual-minded, right? We have a white and a black horse. You're dual-minded. You have to decide that the focus, where's your focus, and direct the horses in the way that you want them to go. The fact that you are under such a massive rebirth, everything around you that does no longer belong to you, that's been weighting you down, it's been a problem, beloved. You're shedding all the old skin and ushering in the new. You're in this massive time of rebirth. Yes, there's still study to be done, but this is the thing that happens with you. You study and study and study and study, and sometimes you might take a little bit too long to go through the birthing process, and then you begin to get worried because you get kind of like unsure. You don't necessarily need to work 15 jobs and have 25 different certificates, degrees, and careers. Because everything you put your hand to turns to gold. Every plow you put into the field brings back a harvest. The thing is that sometimes the harvest, because you get overly emotional about it and the worry sets in, and that's when the harvest can't truly come to fruition. But the time now is for you to stop the doubting. There's no need for you to doubt. Why do you worry yourself about things? Right? You're worried about things you don't need to be worried about. Don't forget the birds in the air and the fish in the sea. Don't worry about how they're going to eat. They just know they're taken care of. They just know they're being taken care of. So why are you worried? Because you're already, the thing is, if you could see your future, Jace, you would see the gold, you would see the land, you would see the abundance, you would see all of it. But you can't see it because you get too worried. There's nothing to worry about. Everything you put, matter of fact, you're going to have to hire people to do other things because you're going to have so many clients in all these different areas. So you might want to slow down because it might overwhelm you. All right, beloved? Okay. Let me keep moving because, I get to talking now. I get to preaching and it'd be a thing, child. It'd be a whole thing. Okay, Tracy is next. Thank you so much, Miss Tammy. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Tracy, you're next, beloved Empress. Listen, okay, I don't know how much longer I have left on Instagram. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, I think, I'm going to copy my YouTube stream just in case Insta goes off. Okay? Because I don't know how, I know that only lets me be live for an hour, and I feel like I've been on here for almost an hour. Okay, so there's my YouTube stream, guys. You'll need to copy and paste that. So if it goes, if we go down over here, you'll know to come on over here to the YouTubes, okay? Or you can find me at Heart of Inspiration on YouTube. All right. Okay, so I have Tracy, then I have Ceresia, then I have my dear friend Tammy, my creatrix. Okay. Okay, Tracy, what's your question, beloved? What is your question? What is the question? Okay, here we go. Okay, question is about finances. Lavelle, what is Lavelle, sweetie? I don't know. What is Lavelle? I don't understand, sweetie. Okay, I'm going to grab the Chakra Wisdom Tarot for you. I'm going to pull 5 of those. You meant retiring. Okay, you're going to retire. Okay. And so I have to do some of this. I have to, because I know a little bit about the situation. I'm not quite sure that it's meant for you to retire just quite yet. So hang tight. Ooh, these are tight. You could tell I have not used these in a while. Oh my goodness. I mean, these jokers were stiff as a board. I don't like it when they're real stiff. All right, here we go. tell. You need 3 cards for Tracy. Okay, so all 3 of these cards, by the way, are solar plexus chakra, which tells me, Tracy, you need some solar plexus chakra healing. You are not necessarily feeling empowered in this decision. You're not feeling like full on, like I know that I know that I know that I know that I know this is the right thing. I know who I am. Y'all remember that song? You sing song all the time on here. You don't have that. So that tells me that there's 1 or 2 things that could be happening. 1, this could be like you're pushing this, and again, I think we talked about this, so I'm just going to need to reiterate it. You're pushing this date, and it's not necessary for you to push it. We're not sure why. Why it's so important. And you don't have to tell us. What I'm hearing, first and foremost, is you have to trust your intuition. This is not about jumping off the ledge and proving to someone or something or the universe or anything that you have the capability to say, yep, I can do this. You don't have to prove that to no damn body. To nobody. Betsy, I saw you. Hello. Text you tomorrow, so time for us to speak. Okay. I saw you. I just recalled. I'm sorry, my dear. So you don't have to prove nothing to nobody. You don't have to prove it to the spiritual community. You don't have to prove it to your community. You don't have to prove it to that community. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. So you retiring and stepping out into what you know your purpose to be, yes, and stepping out on your own is the right thing to do, but you follow your intuition and follow the peace. Because what we're hearing and what I'm seeing is 3 of Swords, you're not at peace. If you don't follow your peace, then you're going to be gravely disappointed and brokenhearted. Yes, thank you, Betsy. See, that was a word for everybody. Remember what I said. That's a word for everybody. Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. You have to rightly divide. You got to rightly divide what you're hearing. Ooh. You have to rightly divide what you're hearing. You see, sometimes we hear. Have you ever heard the verse in the Bible? I'm really stuck in the Bible today, but y'all be all right. You ever heard the verse in the Bible that talks about where the prophets talk about that we see in part? I know you've heard me say this before, that I see, but we see in part. Now, some of us who have worked on our gifts and we've honed our gifts and we've honed our capabilities and our skills, we see clearer and we see more of a full picture. But I can still yet only see a part. And even when I'm giving a reading to somebody, do you know what happens is I see this and I take a step and I see the next piece and I take a step and I see the next piece and I take a step. And so I begin to unravel the story, and I unravel it and bit by bit until I get a full picture. If you are not listening to your gut, no matter if what your brain has said to you, you may have said, I got to get out of here by the end of July. I got to be gone. By August, before school started again, man, I'm outie 5,000. Before Labor Day hit, I'm gone. Well, is that a date that you set for yourself, or is that the date that your higher self, along with that which created you, because your ship is coming in. This is what you have to understand. 3 of Wands, your ship is coming in no matter what. How fast that comes in, how quickly it comes in, and how stable it comes in is really going to be dependent upon how well you set up your port for your ship to arrive. And if there is a concern at the moment financially, then shore that up, then straighten that out, then get that together. And I believe that's what your gut is telling you, otherwise you wouldn't be asking me the question. Yeah, I believe that. You have to follow your instinct. That means wait when you're supposed to wait and move when you're supposed to move. That means taking the guidance. Sometimes that just means laying in wait. Sometimes that means that there are people that are in your ear and you think, oh yeah, they're talking real good, right? Because they're saying everything you want them to say, but they ain't saying what really needs to be heard and what needs to be followed. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. So financially, you'll be fine. Financially, you'll be fine. But I want you to be more stable and secure in who you are and how you're moving. I want you to be more certain here so that you can grow it. Okay? All right. You keep in touch with me. You're going to retire. It just pump the brakes just a wee bit, okay? um I don't know, ma'am, if you just sent something 4 minutes ago. Sukanya. However, you need to get in there's a line. Okay? Right now I'm reading for Ceresia, and then I have a reading for Creatrix. Okay, so that's not you. I did get I'm not sure what platform you sent this from. So I have a reading for Katrina as well. So the order of events here is Ceresia is next. Let me check Venmo and make sure. Not just Venmo. Yeah, Venmo, and I didn't get anything from PayPal. So it's going to be Ceresia, then Tammy, then Katrina. So I'm not sure. And Katrina, if there is a Katrina that's over, where are you? You're not on X. If you are Katrina and you are on Insta, they're about to shut me down on Insta. So head to YouTube. All right. I just dropped it over in here on YouTube. On Insta, okay? Or my channel name is Heart of Inspiration on YouTube. Okay, so I'm not sure where Katrina is, if you're on Insta or if you're on YouTube. Okay, I don't know. All right, because they're about to kick me off. They're not free readings tonight. No, the readings are not free. Okay? And I do need to know who Katrina is, though, please. I do need to know who Katrina is. And Cericia, if we get another question like that, you know what I'm saying, where they don't seem to understand, you can time them out. All right, here we go. Cericia, what's your question, beloved?
I'm happy to go with your opinion on this one.
Not you. This damn phone listens to me too much. What's your question, beloved? Okay. All right. And Insta, it's been a great night. Okay. All right. I know. I can't even say her name now. Say my name, say my name. There you are, my dear. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, Instagram. It's been fun. They're going to kick me off, okay? We'll see you guys soon. Come over to YouTube, okay? Heart of Inspiration on YouTube. Bye, guys. Okay. I don't want to discard the live video. I don't know why it does that. Okay, good. Instagram has disconnected. All right, here we go, gang. Okay, Cericia, we have a general reading for Cericia and then my beautiful friend Creatrix. Okay, what do we have for Cericia, please? And then we have Katrina. And then that's probably going to be it for the night. So I'm going to actually pull a Sacred Creator card for you, Cericia. Yes, I see you on YouTube, dear. Okay. Integrate your knowing. Integrate your knowing. That's going to rule kind of over this entire reading. Integrate your knowing. Ooh, we have the word. Let me pull these cards first and I'm going to tell you. Because I see some beautiful things coming out. Ooh. Love it. Okay, integrate your knowing. There's chapters that are closing for you, Cericia. There are chapters that are closing, and they're closing rapidly. And I feel like you know this, you have this sense of anticipation with the Two of Wands. It's been a little bit overwhelming, but also you feel like everything is coming into balance. So it's been such a very long road for you. And I know that you are feeling that you're coming to the end of that road. You're finally coming to this end of this cycle, this continuous cycle of I get so far and then I go back and I get so far and I go back and I get so far. Like it finally feels like you're coming out of that. Standing your ground. There are ideas and aspirations and inspirations that you have that people are just kind of looking at you like, really, you can't do that. It's a little bit late for all that. What do you mean? You can't, nobody ever has done that. But stand your ground, because you know that if you continue to believe and have this so integrally in your heart that no one can take it from you. No one can take it from you. No one can take your dreams from you. Then here's the wheel turning in your favor. All your dreams coming, being made brand new. All your dreams are coming into fruition after all these years, right? It's like a time of relief. I feel like this big sigh, this big weight has been lifted or is being lifted off of you. That Five of Wands tells me there's been so much, and I've got this Page of Wands, right? Just there's so much kind of, it's almost childish back and forth. Like, why are we still doing this, right? But you are yet holding strong with the Hierophant and keeping the faith. And all that, to me, what says here is this time of waiting with the Hanged Man, this time of where it's just not really, it's this time of like being put on pause with the Queen of Wands. It's coming, you're about to break out brand new, right? That you're going through your own time of rebirth, and that all of your hard work with the Eight of Pentacles, all of your hard work is literally about to pay off. And here we have the Star, wishes. It's fated that your wishes come true and that your life begins to be the life that you truly wish for it to be. Judgment. Now, I also feel like there's judgment coming for those that have wronged you. There's judgment coming for those that have withheld things from you. There's judgment coming in your favor. Like, people's karma is coming for them. Some of these people, unfortunately, are family, Six of Cups. And they should have treaded carefully, but I'm also going to say with this Knight of Pentacles, you also investments. I see you being able to make investments or having made some investments, and they're finally beginning to pay off, and you're moving into a time very soon of celebration. Six of Pentacles, and you'll have abundance to overflow. So what does this integrate your knowing all about? Let me read this to you because I think this is going to tie it all together for you. Okay. Introspection, finding soul purpose, the benefits of spending time alone. You're a thinker. You need to nurture your spirit, your innate inner knowing, your instinct, your intuition. You're a spiritual being with animal instincts and the resources inside you to totally rock this life. Integrate all of your wisdom as you navigate your current situation. The fox has many traits that guide this joyful life. He's clever and cunning, aloof yet adorable, instinctual, wise, and creative. And he calls upon all of these diverse aspects of self to calibrate his inner guidance system. He lives and moves as a whole being, and that is where his magic lies. Your wholeness will be more compelling than any one aspect of you. Your answer lies in adding your options together and in making something new out of them. There is no need to pick a single alternative. nor to niche and focus on one tiny aspect of who you are. Your pure, integrated essence radiates magic like nothing else does. It's time to infuse your book knowledge with your own innate wisdom. Meditate on your situation anew, refusing to fixate on past negative memories and choosing to focus on present possibilities. Spending time in quiet reflection will allow you to really hear what your whole heart advises and desires, and not just what everybody else says that you should want. But this cycle has truly been broken. Like I don't feel the same. I have felt a very deep heaviness on you before. I don't feel that anymore. I feel like that's being lifted. It's been lifted. It's been broken. And so it's time for the whole of Ceresia to come out. Okay? All right, beloved. All righty. And now, my dear friend, you guys are all, I don't want you to think that you're not. Hello, Creatrix Rising. Hello, darling. What do I most need to hear and receive right now for your highest and greatest good? You always ask the deep questions, don't you? Kevin. You're lucky. I was about to be like, okay. 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 All right. All right, we have Creatrix Rising, and then we have Katrina, and then we have Kevin. Okay. Okay. Moot being ordinary, which is never you. And Knum, resourcefulness. You know, the first thing that I heard, definitely, first thing that comes through, right, is, you know, they may have tried to count you out. Her name means mother. This is Moot. She is depicted as a woman wearing a golden headdress in the likeness of a vulture. Moot is the mother of all things and is associated with the primordial waters of the god Nun, from whom everything in the world was born. She symbolizes permanent creation. She establishes the conservation of things. Moot will offer you her necessary presence if you put your whole heart into working to give benefit and advantage to your home and your family. You will only facilitate the production and increase of wealth, especially material goods, by maintaining respectful and regular behavior on a daily basis through enthusiasm and dedication and resourcefulness Kunum. He is often represented with a human body and the head of a ram. He is considered the divine maker of pots. Interesting. He gives life to his creations by modeling them on a lathe with clay from the Nile. He also shaped the egg of creation. He is a deity associated with male fertility and procreative potency, fire, inherent in the symbol of the ram. In breathing new life into things, Knum is seen as a health giver. New positive beginnings or birth of something powerful and inspiring in your life lie on the horizon for you, such as the creation and production of new things. Action and resourcefulness under the influence of Knum are bearers of fruit. So, Mother, what are you creating, my dear? I feel like they counted you out, but oh boy, they really made a mistake on that one, didn't they? Okay, what else does she need to know for her highest and greatest good? Mm-mm. Interesting. I'll also pull from this card deck. All right, here we go, sweetie. Knowing that we know some things already, right? So some of this is known information to me, but it's here for a reason. Okay, so interesting. The majority of what I have here are your lower three chakras. So we're still working on that stability of hearth and home, the stability of the earthly things in the rebuilding process. And it's okay to still be working on that. It's perfectly fine. There's also the shaking of your own foundation, though, and the rebuilding of that maybe you've given some of that a good thought, right? You've given some of that a good try. You paid attention to it. It's not that you've ignored it completely, but I'm just being told that you have some patience with yourself in regard to that too. Because see, the new version is that elevated, evolved version. It is the one that easily goes between crystalline grid and earthly Gaia grid. It is the one that it goes easy. It flows. It doesn't really matter so much where it is. It just is, and it just shows up and manifests itself in the way and in the place that it needs to. So a lot of times when we're doing the renovation and getting the upgrades and doing all these things, we forget, or we don't pay as much attention to, or we don't honor, right, the humble foundation. Okay. So, Three of Swords, listen, like we know the tremendous heartbreak, heartache, tears. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see with this Knight of Swords. What else do we have besides the Knight of Swords? So evidently their communication about this, there's been communications that haven't happened as quickly as you wanted them to, and it feels like things have been put on hold, and that's caused even more issues, right, and heartache. Six of Pentacles, you feel like you've given up so much and you've overgiven, and then it's just still not really coming out into fruition as it should, right? However, patience pays off. It's not just a virtue. This is all going towards the rebuild, the renewal, right? The next very fruitful chapter. What this also should have been showing you with this Eight of Cups is, and I feel like you're in this energy right now. Oh my God, here we go. Three of Swords, this one too. Walking away, this is deja vu. Walking away from this hurtful energy. Okay. Being hurt and being in the hurtful energy doesn't help you. Yeah, you have every reason to be upset. Yes, you have every reason to be heartbroken. But part of the lesson, part of this stage, is to not just find the goodness in everything and not just find some level of gratitude in everything. That's like the first lessons that you learn. The next lessons, the higher lessons, are finding neutrality in everything. It is what it is. I'm not going to get worried. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get... Love to you, Empress. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not, it's just the neutrality. And find passion and peace. Renew your passions. Renew your passions. Live in your passions. Live in the freedom. Live in the fun. Because it's in the passions and the laughter and the fun that you find your peace. So now we've dealt with your solar plexus chakra, we've dealt with the root / sacral chakra, and we're still in sacral chakra area, coming into the solar plexus chakra because your very center of creation has been rocked. And it's gone out of balance. Whoop. But that's the place that we need to get to. See, there is a celebration in balance. There is a celebration in everything that could have gone wrong has, literally, well, almost, but damn it, I'm still here. And you have to renew this. You know what? This Ace of Cups, honey, the heart, true love, true, unadulterated, passionate, pure, loving, kind, amazing love knows no boundaries and knows no end. It does not require another person to be a certain way to operate. It doesn't even require you to be a certain way. It just requires you to allow it to be, and for you to be it, and it to be you. That's always been the source of your creation, has been your source of love. And in this moment in time, you're having to learn how to have that highest, most authentic, most pure frequency and allow it to just permeate your every being, because there's not a damn other thing you could have done. Nothing you could have done but that. That's tough. But when you get to that pure love and you allow yourself the grace to operate in that pure love, see, this is when we can go between earth and sky fluidly with no issues, because it is love. Now, beloved, what's going to carry you through all of this is your intuition, your high priestess. Seat her back on her throne, but in love, because then she can activate all of those things that are fated for you. She can activate your wishes. She can activate your dreams. She can activate your being. She can activate in multiple dimensions, and you can truly live the King of Swords, live the truth. And it's amazing how when you're living that truth out of this source of love, that, yeah, I mean, I saw you talking about throat punching people. Listen, I know that you still, I don't think that's ever going to go anywhere, but when you're speaking it into existence in this love frequency, what's very interesting is people that are not supposed to be in your realm just magically seem to fall away. And the confusion, Seven of Pentacles, the confusion goes away, and then you begin to see little sprouts here and there. Also, I'm being told to tell you to remember, you have been having fun, but just continue to have fun. You can laugh a little. You can be silly. You can just enjoy life. Okay? It's all right. It's all right. Now, outcome or advice right there in your heart chakra. So you do actually get out of this lower chakra area and this healing and this renovation to get into this space of the Empress, where you as your higher self then get to give your physical self all of the precious and the, right? You get to give all of this, all the gifts, all the wishes get to come true, because you're living it in heart. You're living it in truth. You're living it in love. Three of Pentacles. Let's see. Is there some new partnerships coming your way? I would say there's definitely some new partnerships, or you're elevating in position. Perhaps in a new company, but perhaps not. Elevating in position. Oh, what is all this confusion? Let that go. Don't torment yourself. Let your relationship, let your partner help you through this time of, the Ten of Swords is the end of the cycle of worry and anxiety and all of these things, right? We've had doubt and fear and this feeling of everything being stolen from us and all this stuff, right? And the Ten of Swords, to me, really represents a level of clarity of thought, right? Because we add the Ace to it. So let your relationship help you through that, to bring the new thought and just allow this peace. And I know that the peace is a little bit muddied because of what you've been through, but let it come to an end. Don't wait for the other shoe. Don't make a grand assumption. Let it come to an end, as it should. And take from it the lessons that are meant to be taken from it, but leave the stuff that's unneeded and unnecessary behind. This time of trial has been meant to prepare you for the time of triumph and of destiny, and also just to kind of clear up some stuff. You're going to look back on this and it's going to be like, whew. The age in when you learned how to love yourself so completely and walk in a level and a space and an energy of neutrality that nothing could touch. That's where you're at. Yeah. That's what I have for you, beloved. Yeah, climbing that ladder. I do see, like, I feel like there's a promotion, or you may end up in another space, but I think the promotion comes first, and then you're able to start something completely fresh and new. You're welcome, sweetheart. You are so welcome. All right. Oh, the Ten of Swords is the ladder. Yeah. Let me tell you something. That could be a rough situation. Using them sideways. Knowing you, child. No. Okay. Katrina. And then Kevin, and then Ebony, Kay, and then that's it for tonight, y'all. I need to give me some rest. Remember, I'm on the East Coast now. You're welcome, sweetie. Katrina, you here? See if I can save this live video. I don't know how to do this. We don't go to school to fight. We go to download your video, view in your archive. Okay, Katrina, what is what's your question, sweetie? What is today? Today's the 8th. There we go. Okay, we got it. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out. I could not figure out how to mess with these Instagram lives, child. Oh my gosh, it was a whole mess. Hashtag tarot. Okay. Hopefully this. Oop, oop, and a oops. Okay. Okay. Had to figure that out, y'all. I get a little ADD sometimes, child. A little bit. Okay. Oh, no, no, there. Okay. What's the outlook of your life personally and financially? Okay. Well, let me see what I could do for you here. You've been so patient. And then we're going to read for Kevin and then Ebony. Ebony K. Okay. You've been stressing out too, huh, Katrina? Gotta let the anxiety go, beloved. Personally, King. Kevin, stop. King of Swords. Personally, child, you are cutting people out. I have a feeling people are falling out of your life. it's like it's like I see them scattering. Um, some people, I think you're literally telling them that they should be gone. Um, always allow. That they should be gone. Other people, I think, uh, you're becoming a new person. So because you're changing and because you're just no longer willing to accept certain things anymore, that they just can't be around you. And you're not even having to tell them they can't be around. They just, your energy just won't allow them to be. Yeah, you got the King of Swords and the King of Cups. You decided that you're going to give yourself some tough love, and you may have had to give other people tough love. But what you're not doing anymore is you're not dealing with stupidity. Like, we just can't have it. Listen, you got 3 kings here. I also have the King of Wands. So it's like you are taking your power back and you are setting yourself up on the throne of your world. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. That's a very good thing. I'm also feeling there's a male, a significant. I'm not gonna say this is father. This energy feels more grandfather than father or elderly father. And whoever this is weeping because they feel that they should have and could have taught you more about how to handle life. There's a sorrow here. There's a sorrow, a deep sorrow. More time, more had shown you more love, had shown you more had honored and respected you, they did not really understand how to work with kids. They've been taught differently in how to, raise kids. So, but what I am hearing this man say is that he wants you to take the example of his work ethic, the example of his devotion to family, and his perseverance, and please take those as examples of how that hopefully will help you in your life. But I do feel like you're really like looking out for self. Yeah. Now, financially, we have the Magician, so that tells me you can create whatever it is you want to create. In fact, you are starting to create your own. That's so now, and what you create is going to be beautiful and wonderful. The Sun, the most powerful, I like to think, one of the most powerful cards in the deck. So this is all faded. So whether it be a side hustle that you're trying to make into a main hustle, or whatever the situation is, have fun while you're doing it with the Page of Cups. New ideas are going to continually come to you. There is this, not, I put her back in the deck. Please stop worrying. Your time of anxiety and worry is coming to a very quick close, but you have to allow yourself to live in that prosperity. Ooh, this Two of Pentacles coming up for everybody too. So I feel like we're all coming into this balance, right? We're all coming into this balance, our money and our work, and everything's coming into balance. Love life balance, work life balance, right? Is coming into balance. King of Wands, you are the king of the jungle. You are the king and the director of your own movie. You are doing the darn thing, okay? Ooh, and this Ten of Swords coming up for everybody too. I'm going to have to get me a new deck, because this Ten of Swords be coming up. Ooh. Okay. So on the one hand, we have this rebirth of yourself, right? You got a whole rebirth happening. So money, thought, right, position of power, that's all happening. Stop carrying other people's burdens. There is some travel that's coming up for you. This could be simply getting away from a group of people that's been bringing you down, because I see a lot of jealousy surrounding you too. And people that just speak ill into your life, you got to get away from them. And if it means, hopefully it doesn't mean moving or moving out, but energetically, you got to cut them off so that you can grow, because you are truly, the magic is working for you. It's working in you, Katrina. It is doing its thing. You are literally in complete charge of creating your entire life. And you had, where's my other king? And you had 3 kings come in this reading. Your thoughts, your heart, and your passions, you're in complete control of. The only thing left is your money. So when your heart, your thoughts, and your passions are in alignment, that helps you to create your money. So do what you got to do and don't turn back. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody tell you you're crazy. Don't let nobody stop it. You got to do what you do. I would say that really by the end of the summer, it's really going to be humming along. But that's going to really depend on how quickly you move, and how decisively you move, and how much effort you put into it, into your side hustle or into your elevation. By fall, you'd be in a really good space. Okay? But the rest of the summer looks good for you. All right. All right, Katrina. I hope that helped you, beloved. Kevin said he was hearing all the giggling and sniggling from any other room, huh? Good. I'm glad. Okay. Okay, Kevin, you're up. And then we have Ebony, and then that's it for the night. That is it for the night. You're so welcome, sweetheart. You know, Kevin, it is a good thing that I know your wife. Because anybody else reading our little discussions here would really wonder what's going on. All right, one last thing before these last couple of, I'm going to drop some links into the chat, gang. Those of you that are still here, you know, we still got to pay the bills around here. Hi, Crystal Pickett. How are you? I'm having a free, those of you that are just new here, I do also, not only do I do some personal coaching, but I do also coach you to help you start your own business, your own coaching and or transformational leadership business, spiritual entrepreneurship. So I am teaching my AI workshop, once again, the free version of it, on Friday. So you go to makechatgptcontent.com. You can learn how to make transformative content with ChatGPT. If you go here to this link that's here, thepracticallightworker.com, you can book a 15-minute consultation and we can talk about growing or creating your business, your spiritual business. And, oh, I didn't put that in there, huh? I'm also doing, I don't know what happened to that one. I'm also doing purpose readings. If you go to 60-minute HTTPS intuition, is it? Child, don't give me the line. Yeah. Intuition.lightworker.net. You can go book that reading right there. Okay. And here we go. All right, Kevin, I'm back to you, Mr. Kevin. Let me unpin this comment so that we don't get that. Unpin the message. Okay, here we go. What do you have for Kevin for me? What do you... Okay, Kevin, hold on. I need to grab the Starseed Oracle. I need to grab the Starseed Oracle. And Cerisa, are you still here, dear? Not. Boy. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see you, Diva. I'm so sorry. I was just. Going through, I don't know if you're still here, Diva, but good to see you if you are. Okay. Okay, here. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Okay, here we go. Um I pinned the message to the top, Crystal. I pinned the message to the top with how much the readings are. Okay, sweetie. Okay, here we go. I gotta do this, Kevin. Here, we're gonna use the Starseed Oracle for you. So let me grab 2 of these. Can I get 2? Okay, first one for Kevin. Hey, Jess, the Empress. Oh, that's wonderful, Diva. We have We the Hattors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. And then we have oh my God, Empathic Starseed, Energetic Sovereignty, Absorbing What's Not Yours. So let me look at the Hattors first. Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth is a Portal. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hattors are here to remind you that you're a child of the Cosmic Mother and you're being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card, reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the Mother's embrace. The Hattors know that the journey on Earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the Mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You are being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. You are being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the Cosmic Mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you are being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and that you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that all things will work out. Open yourself to being reassured. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the Cosmic Mother flooding toward you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. The Empathic Starseed. Empathic starseeds are here to shift the world through their physical presence alone. They don't need to do anything beyond being here, thanks to the energetic change their physical presence causes. Due to their highly sensitive nature, empathic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth and in a physical body. Many are prone to addiction and depression, or tend to mistake other people's feelings and moods for their own. Natural introverts, they tend to prefer spending time alone or in small groups. Crowds can be overwhelming for them. If this card appears, consider lightening the load energetically. Don't put yourself under such pressure to go out into the world. Be gentle with yourself. Allow extra time and care to recover energetically. If you're feeling pressure to keep up a certain pace, instead, put on the brakes and treat yourself like a precious baby. Do whatever you can to take the pressures of the world off your plate. Switch off to switch back on. In today's world, it's normal to feel that we should be doing more, but perhaps being present in our life is enough. This could be a phase you're going through, or simply how you're being called to live your life. If your work involves giving to others Right now, you're being called to keep something for yourself. You don't need to transmute it all. It's okay to look after your own growth and healing before feeling you should offer it to the world. Indeed, it is necessary if you want to continue to do so sustainably. Okay, so Kevin, most people are not going to understand that what all that I was just that I was reading to you from these oracle decks. It's genderless, it's sexless, it's not, it has nothing to do with that, but with everything in our own divine being, right? So you are such a giver, and you've had to be a giver, especially more so probably recently than ever before. And I feel this level of exhaustion. I can feel it. I feel the level of exhaustion from you. And it's not even that there's not a resentment even, you know? It just is. And people understand it too. Like when something major happens, people understand at a first point. There's that first, like, oh my goodness, oh my God. And they really honestly feel for you. But that doesn't last very long. And even the very people that knew exactly what you were going through, still had this really crazy expectation, right? They ended up, like, it didn't take long. Then all of a sudden it's, oh, well, things should be okay. Like they just don't even think about it. So you're exhausted. And it's really, really time, as difficult as it is, it's time for you to do you. I just hear, just give into it. Like go somewhere and just yell and scream and whatever, right? Go get a massage. Go sit in hot springs or sit in somebody's hot tub or something. I don't know. Whirlpool or something. Or just go off by yourself and let all the emotions out that has been a little bit bottled up. I don't know. That's okay, Ceresia. Thank you. Okay, the Fool. Everything is being made brand new, Kevin. Everything is being made brand new. Everything is being made brand new. It's a brand new start in your life, right? It's a brand new start. Like, this is a brand new adventure for you. And 10 of Pentacles, discharge and recharge, yes. 10 of Pentacles, so, right, like, what was one of the worst things that could have happened to anybody is like this massive seed that was planted for the most amazing, what do they call those stories? Oh my gosh. Where somebody like comes back. Well, I guess it's a comeback story, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, it's like the most, like, the biggest, the best triumphant story, like, ever. Right? Just the most amazing thing. What I see for you now also is this, like, just this passion, right? This Ace of Wands of finally living your passions, not somebody else's, not helping everybody else live theirs. Because just like that second card about the empathic starseed, like, you don't necessarily, sometimes I don't think you quite recognize that when you enter into a room or in a space, you literally do change it. You literally change the energy. And you make people so happy, you know? I don't think you really quite recognize how good you make people feel. So let these new inspirations, if it's for a book or, I don't know why I'm hearing a book. Okay. The book is how you got back into balance, right? And found victory from standing your ground and coming through, like, even in the face of utter destruction. I know that's really, like, fuzzy, but someone's going to hear you. And this is not just a book, right? This is not just like a book that you read. This is like book journal. This is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that's going to help people get through to the next level. The wheel is turning as well in your favor. I think the more that you follow your passions and that you allow yourself, right, to follow your life purpose, Four of Wands, that's when things it just all flows. Not that you're in a bad spot now. I'm not trying to say that, but right? Interesting. Your bride got the Two of Cups and you got the Lovers. Allow yourself the space to renew. And I know that you guys have, but even further, like, really see each other in oh god, itchy ear, in a really completely different light. Like this deep, like, equal partners supporting each other and what the other one needs, right? That's what this partnership, I think she got a Three of Pentacles too. So this is a deep partnership that is being renewed between the two of you. And I love it. You have to continue, High Priestess, following your intuition. Follow your healing journey too. Okay? Three of Wands. Your healer's journey. Being the healer. Being the shaman. Being the seer. Being, right, the leader. Because that's what's coming in. And this is a Sagittarian card, Temperance. So this isn't just about patience, as far as I'm concerned. This is also about inspiration. This is about finding this balance between spirit and earth. And you, Ten of Cups. Let me tell you something. All the shit you've put up with, all the trials, all the tribulations, all the in the next year is paying off. Now is your payoff time. Now is your time to collect. Now is your time to be like, you know what? I've paid my dues. I just hear Queen, we are the champions. Oh my God. And now is your time to collect, to harvest. And it's okay to ask for that harvest, and it's okay to expect that harvest, and it's really all right. And if you cannot find support in friends and whatnot, if these people are not supporting you and they're not 100 behind you 150%, then they need to move around. We don't have time for that. Okay? Stay in a relationship to people that are going to be very supportive and they're going to be very nurturing and that are going to be like, yep, I got it. Yep, let's do it. Yep. It's the next step. Yep. And behind you 550%. Okay? It, just know you're not going to be allowed to fall or falter. Just know that. You're always supported. Always. Okay? All right, my dear. You got to write that book, though. It's a book. It's a journal. Yeah, you got to write that book. What are you? He's like the Coca-Cola bottling company, and you're the bad. I'm done. I cannot with y'all. I cannot. All right. But you need to, yes, discharge and recharge, and it's time for you to reap your harvest, honey. You've sown enough with everybody. You've sown more than enough. All right. Okay. I think I only have one more reading left for the night, I think. Okay. Yes, Ebony. Right in the fields. I love you, my friend. Okay, Ebony, my darling. There you are, right on time. See, that's why I love y'all. Oh, okay. All right, Ebony, this is our last reading for the night, guys. All right, Ebony, let me give you yours. Okay, here we go. All right, you guys, make sure that you're subscribed. I know that it seems like YouTube's unsubscribing a little bit. And also, I know there's not many of us in here, but I am going to be starting a lawsuit, trial. You know how I get really into all that. Not necessarily true crime, but I like going through the lawsuits and monitoring the trials and all that kind of stuff. That's very interesting to me. So I'm going to start one of those channels here very soon. I'll let you know. I think I already created the banner for it. I think I already know what I'm going to call it. So, because I've been watching too many of these trials and following them, honey, to not start a YouTube channel and at least come and chit chat about that. Okay, here we go. Okay, Ebony, let me get, whoop. Y'all gonna stop. That's too many that jumped up. I'll take this one though. Okay. All right, Ebony, here we go. There has been a lot this Hanged Man. It has felt like things just continue to get put on pause. And they don't seem to get taken off pause. What's going on with that? Oh, well, that chapter's over. These are major arcana cards, right? So this is what I'm saying to you. Yes, Sebastian, this is my last reading, though. This is what I'm saying to you. Is that this period of life being on pause, that chapter, that part of your life is now over, beloved. Okay? There's a new partnership coming in. Everything is brand new with the Fool. Yeah, I mean, you guys see that I shuffle these cards, but this is kind of the energy of the room. Six of Pentacles, the abundance is coming in to overflow. And that is in every area of your life, I'm being told to tell you. Oop, you're the wheel. The wheel is turning in your favor as well. This is a very abundant time for a lot of us here. There's been a lot of fighting going on with you, but here you can create. Okay, this is the other thing that I'm hearing. You can create the fights or you can create the peace. If you stay, Ebony, in this realm with people that are just going to keep on fighting and picking and prodding and messing with you, then that's exactly what you're going to keep reaping. You got to decide that you're not going to do that anymore. You got to decide that that part of your life is over. You have to decide that you're not going to argue with people anymore. That's what you have to decide. But you have to make that decision. Nobody else can make that decision but you. Because you have the power to create and recreate everything. But you're going to have to decide, are you going to walk away from what's not serving you, or are you still going to stay in the situation? Now, Page of Wands, let's see what these brand new ideas. It is time for you to have brand new ideas and have fun with it and enjoy it and really find out what your passions are. Okay, because that's where you're going to find your victory, in your passions, not somebody else's passions, not somebody else's decision for your life, not somebody else's, oh, I think this is what you should do. No, your passions, not theirs. Okay, here we go with another Knight of Wands. You listen, this is all about ideas and passions that are going to bring you joy and peace and happiness and bring you victory. Stop building everybody else's dream. Build Ebony's dream. And that includes family. Is there a custody battle going on? Maybe I'm off. You have to stop building anybody else's dreams, Ebony, first of all. Second of all, you have to fight for what you know. Okay, good. Okay, good. That's good. I don't know, somebody around you. I'm seeing a custody battle. Or are you going for custody of your ideas? If you write something like a book or something like that, or you create something, you create a program, you create something, be sure you take whatever legal steps. Be sure you take whatever legal steps you can afford to protect your intellectual property. And if you're not sure what that means, you can contact me or you can contact an attorney. But you need to protect your intellectual property. And that even means ideas that you come up with, even at work, for improvements. Be sure people know that you're the one that came up with them. I know that's an odd thing to get from a custody battle, but it's like I see you fighting over ownership of something that you created. So that instinctually, at first it's like kids, right? That's because that's where I would go. But now I understand what that means. Okay? Protect your intellectual property, protect your ideas so that you get credit for them. And whatever this side hustle is, or whatever this other idea that you have, you need to really get moving on that. Okay? And stop letting other people hold you up. Because just as because they can't dream big and they can't see behind, but past their little, whatever, past their nose, that doesn't mean that you have to live that way. You do not have to live hand to mouth. You do not have to live. You don't understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying that you have the ability, and it is part of your destiny to achieve these dreams. All right. All right, gang. Whoo, child. Well, this was only 2.5 hours. This was not no long time. I don't know what I'm complaining about. I am out of practice. I'm going to start earlier next time. This was fun tonight, guys. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, you're so welcome. We'll make sure that this gets up on the regular channel too, because I don't know where these shorts lives go, but I do know that it gets recorded on StreamYard, so I'll be able to put it up on the regular channel. Okay, gang, I'm gonna see y'all at some point tomorrow. I do have class tomorrow night, so my mastermind meets tomorrow night that I facilitate. So, but I'll probably see you before then. All right. Okay, guys. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so much. Namaste. Bye, guys.